Right, good evening, everybody. Uh, Turbo here for another breakdown, and it was Magic Monday, Money Monday, Mad Money Monday. I don't know. It was crazy, and it was crazy all because of. Well, I think there are a few. I had a really busy day at work, so I wasn't really able to. I wasn't um, solely focused on the markets. I had tons of stuff to do, um, but fortunately, the big move was made at quite a late time in the UK. It was just before, it was about an hour and a bit before the market closed. So it was perfect timing, and it was CAAS. And this had news, EV related, Chinese stock, and it just went crazy, to be honest. All of a sudden, at like quarter to three in obviously in Eastern time. So in pre-market, had highs of 775. So I'll just show you this. So this is what this obviously isn't UK time. This is US time. This was the plan that we had this morning, which was a just entry at 775 high of day, and it absolutely sailed past 775. So this was my alert. So particularly when I'm busy working or I've got so much on, I'd like to think that I'm still in tune with the markets. I still got plans in my head, whether it's on my lunch break, whatever. I'm making the plans, and so I've set my alert, and then this candle here. This is a 5 minute candle. All of a sudden, the volume just picked up. So there are only 11, just over 11 million shares, and all of a sudden, it traded over 4 million in within 5 minutes. As you can see, that pretty much set a precedent for the rest of the day. I managed to get in at 8:05. It sailed past that quickly, but it moved so quickly. It just had that feel about it that it was going to go bonkers. I managed to get in at 8:05, and I got out again at 8:80. So I got out. If you look at if you were to block out the rest of the day, that would look like an excellent. It would look like an excellent trade, and it is an excellent trade. I'm absolutely over the moon with it. Um, Anything like any red candles with sort of these squeezes slash momentum slash higher day breaks, breakouts in general can be quite scary because it could just be because it's so overextended. So it opened the day at $4, and we're already over 100%. So that's a massive gain, and obviously that's pretty scary. So I'm pretty happy locking in 75 cents there. In I don't know, that's less than 10 minutes. It was pretty twitchy at times. Like I nearly, like really didn't hold my nerve, and it was like it went up. I can't remember to what, but it moved up and then it dropped back down to like 820, and I was thinking, God, I think that's the move done. That's the move done. But I was like, nah, hold on, um, stick to your plan. And my plan was, well, look, it's just about to move now as well. So this is after hours. So the volume comes in usually around this time after hours. And you can see here it's still going. And it just went for the last uh, hour, well, half an hour. Um, yeah, it's going to be a crazy one. And we'll absolutely be on the watch list for tomorrow. But as soon as I got out for a 75-cent gain, I got to be honest, I was absolutely petrified of entering again because it was just moving so fast, and I was happy with my gains. Um, oh, here it goes. Yeah, so it's just setting a new high of day. So, like an 11 entry would have been quite good in after hours here. Well, in hindsight, obviously, it's easy to say. I really don't fancy that trade. Um, Geez, yeah. And I think it's so. Firstly, I just want to thank everyone. I say everyone, like all of you that have been messaging me saying this, you're enjoying the content, etc. I just want to say that I really appreciate it. Like the idea of this was to review trades for me, and it was quite selfish like that. But like, there's just so many great people out there that I've had surprising amount of viewers actually. I was thinking it's just going to be me. Um, Even my mum hasn't watched. So I just want to thank everyone for the positive messages. Just really appreciate it, and yeah, feel free to touch out. I'd love for particularly if you trade as well. I'd love for you to come on and co-host with me one night. Anyone to come on and co-host with me, and we could just talk through some of your trades, some of my trades. You can tell me how crap I am. That's absolutely fine, because I'm just here to learn. But you can see here, this is what absolutely scared me, is that it's at 180. It's 186% up. This started as $4. So anything anything now just bounces and then it's just dropped back down. And obviously it's probably going to work its way back up, but at some point it's going to stop and it's going to fail because it's just crazy. I don't think. Um, well, I think I was going to say I don't think anyone predicted this at the beginning of the day, but that would be a lie actually because our plan was partly this. Obviously, if I predicted it was going to jump all the way up to 11 and I entered at 8, that'd be $3 a share, and that would be absolutely crazy. That would be like a 40% move in a really short space of time, which is difficult. But anyway, I just wanted to get that covered off. Thanks everyone. If you are watching, thank you. Like I said, this is just about sort of me analysing my trades. And it's obviously when you win like 75 cents in quite a short space of time, it's really easy to pat yourself on the back, which I am doing. And I can't really be like overly critical of myself because at the time it bounced to hit 9 and it came back down, and it did come. I think it came back down all the way to. I can't remember, what did it come back down to? In the end, it did end up coming back down to 780, past where I'd bought in, and to hold from like $9 plus to 780 would be a hell of a drop, and you'd definitely be out. So I just wanted to lock in that single. It's a really good single. That's near on 10% move in a really short space of time. So I'm just pretty happy. And I think if I started suggesting that I should have been holding longer, I should have held all night, I'd be extremely overcritical. But I'm sure there are people out there that have a strong thesis behind why they've done it, and fair play to them. They absolutely deserve it. So that's Magic Mad Monday done. 30th of November, that's November done as well. With a full-time job, it can be really difficult to trade, but this is just a perfect example of I tried to stay in tune with the market in the day as best I can. I tried to be aware of potential plans, made the plans, and then actually I was able to trade on my own agenda, on my own terms, pretty late at night, which I'm happy doing, and obviously it really worked out. So I think it's just a testament as well. And this isn't a pat on my back, but there are patterns that you can find that will fit your time frame, and Tim always says to us that actually afternoons are just a great time, and they're great. They're particularly great, obviously, if you're on a European time zone. Anyways, thank you all so much. If you have tuned in, really appreciate it. Hopefully you can tell by my voice I'm happier than usual. But it was stressful, and quite frankly, I need to chill now. So that's me out. Thanks very much. Cheers, guys.